Hello, Commandant peers. Welcome to part 3 of the 1809 test campaign. The first part deals with the development on April the 20th and the shadows of upcoming events. The second part then briefly explains some game mechanics and effects of fatigue and forced marches. On the morning of April 22nd, the War Council's Preliminary Committee meets in the Town Hall of Passau. First topic is the dispatches from Bavaria that arrived over the last day. The first dispatch is from Field Marshal Bellegarde, commander of the 1st Corps, sent at noon on the April the 20th. In order to secure the Isar crossing, he had the Bavarian bridge crew imprisoned and the town of Plattling on the northern bank occupied. He also sent out groups of his Meerwald Uhlans to look out for enemies' movement north of the Isar. The population is described as stubborn and little devoted to the Austrian cause. However, it is unanimously reported that the French evacuated Ratisbon, except for a small garrison, and retreated to the south 1 or 2 days ago. A notice from the 2nd Corps informs the War Council that the Isar crossing at Landau will be reached on the 22nd of April, without delay. The 3rd Corps, leading the way in front of the 5th Corps, has reached Egelkofen, making more than 20 miles a day. Shortly before sunset, riders were spotted, north towards Vilsbiburg, which could be French mounted chasseurs. The corps is holding for the night and will continue to advance next morning, 21st of April, under stronger reconnaissance. The 6th Corps, followed by the 4th Corps and the 2nd Reserve, has reached Haag. The next destination is Hohenlind, where the High Command wants to wait briefly until the rest of the troops have caught up, and then begin the descent into the Isar Valley towards Munich. The last 2 dispatches arrived last night and are dated the morning of the 21st. The first one was sent by the 3rd Corps at Egelkofen. There was a skirmish with light cavalry in the Vils Valley near Vilsbiburg. French troops appear to be advancing into the valley from the north, out of the direction of Landshut. Only 1 brigade has been spotted so far, but that could be probably the vanguard. The 3rd Corps will push the French back north before they can reinforce their troops in the valley. The second dispatch appears to be a mix of information and complaint from the 1st Corps. Archduke Charles ordered the 1st Reserve Corps to be relocated to Eggenfelden as quickly as possible. There is currently no communication with the Archduke himself, who should be located at the foothills of the Alps around Haag. There are important decisions to be made here. Foremost, will the Council intervene in the relocation of the 1st Reserve Corps, or trust in the evaluation of the commanding Field Marshal? Second, should the Council send order to the 3rd Corps to attack, retreat or hold? Or do you want to wait and see how the Corps commander or the Archduke himself reacts? The third question immediately concerns Archduke Charles. Should he abort the march to Munich and instead advance against Landshut via Erding? Or should his force rather turn around and return to Neumarkt? Onward towards Munich? Or do you want to wait and see how things develop? Times are getting more interesting. Your opinion and choices are asked for. As before, if there is an anonymously opinion in the comments, the selected actions will be executed. If there are multiple opinions, a vote will be taken. Now to part 2, the game mechanics. As we have seen recently, forced marches have negative effect on troops. In order to be able to assess this better, a brief explanation. Each point of fatigue reduces the number of deployable troops by 1%. The longer you march without a break, the more exhausted they become. 4 hours produce no fatigue. 6 hours 1 point, 8 hours 2 points, and 9 hours 3 points, so on. A day's rest regenerates a full 20 points of fatigue. Therefore, the effect is more a cumulative one, over a large number of marching days, and can also be dissipated quite quickly. Should there be a serious fighting, the next update will take a little longer. But I'm curious. The French have already received their orders for the next few days, if they stick to them. That's all for today. I hope that you will continue to take part, and I would like to thank all the participants so far. Till then.